Tuesday, the 19th of May 2026. This is a loose cannon, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be fairly upset about the things that I'm going to say, but someone has to say it. We here in South Africa are fully aware of the levels of racism that is being driven by a small group of people, and they do it for various reasons. But the fact of the matter is, it is being done. Now for the black people, and I'm talking to these young black militant so-called fighters on social media, there's something that you need to take note of, and most of you are totally unaware of it. You like to group white Afrikaans-speaking people as Afrikaners, and that's the end of the story. And then you call all of them Afrikaners. The fact is that in this white Afrikaans-speaking group is a tribe known as the Boere. And you must not call a Boer a Afrikaner. I'm not an Afrikaner, I'm a Boer. And you better make sure that you find out exactly what the difference is between an Afrikaner and a Boer. And there are books out. Dr. Letts Pretorius and Wits Buys has written, between of them, 5 books that will tell you exactly what the difference is between a Boer and an Afrikaner. Now you are making the mistake of grouping us all together. It is just as good as me calling a Zulu guy a Xhosa. He is going to be extremely upset if I do that. But you expect me to just take it and accept that you can call me Afrikaner. Now, the Afrikaners, they spend a lot of money and a lot of effort since 1900, just a little bit before 1900, to create this synthetic plastic construct called Afrikaner. And they put a lot of energy into it to destroy the Boer cultural identity. I was 70 years old when I was introduced to the books from Dr. Letts Pretorius and Wits Buys, and I realized I'm not Afrikaner, I'm a Boer. I've been lied to for my whole life. But be that as it may, take note of it. The British Empire decided to steal South Africa's resources, and the Boere fought them. And during that Anglo-Boer War, the British and Afrikaners killed, murdered, and slaughtered thousands of Boer women and children in the concentration camps. Now there's many of you blacks that come out with a fucking story that my ancestors slaughtered your ancestors. Look at the fucking difference. Today, you blacks are 65 million, and us Boere are round about 3 million, maybe 4. But that should have been different if they did not kill all that women and children during the Anglo-Boer War. If it was not for those killings, the Boere would have been 18 million, roughly 18 million today. But let that be. Fact is, during the apartheid, the globalists were fixated on stealing all South Africa's resources. And the Boere opposed them, and Afrikaners as well. And we developed a world-class mining industry, a world-class electricity grid and generation network, world-class water reticulation, world-class steel manufacturing, world-class railway system, road system, and harbors. Now, since '94, this black government, your majority, your government, gave everything to the globalists. The mining industry was destroyed, The steel industry was destroyed. The road and rail and harbour infrastructure was destroyed. The electricity generation was destroyed. And just for good measure, they fucked the education system up as well. So today we are sitting here in South Africa, that we are being robbed of all our natural resources, and nothing is refined here locally. The raw material goes out to the globalists and they make all the money of it, and our country stay poor. A small rich elite group in the ANC was selected by the globalist cabal to run the show in South Africa. And they were selected because they could be manipulated. And whenever a white person wrote or talked about it, he was shut down immediately with the word, he's a racist. Now, many of you blacks, most of you young blacks, don't have a clue of what South Africa was like under apartheid. Go and listen to a guy like Ike Khumalo, and you'll hear a different story. But be that as it may, with the core industry and manufacturing industry of South Africa being destroyed, unemployment is through the roof. Now, you must understand something. Most of the unemployed is unemployable. And then you need to go and take a look. Klaus Schwab and his globalist gangsters has said it many times. There is no room for what they call useless eaters. What is a useless eater? What do they classify as a useless eater? A person that cannot contribute to the economic well-being of the society in which he is. Now work it out for yourself. Unemployed and unemployable because you're uneducated and unskilled. You think because you're getting a good salary from the government, you are something important. You are like a bottle, an empty bottle with a grand label on it. It means nothing. It's got no worth or value. So, instead of you becoming something in society because of your hard work and what you are producing and what you are contributing to society, you are well off because you get a big salary. A salary that is ridiculous because that salary does not represent what you contribute to society. So you must carry on with your racism shit and so forth. The reality is, it's only the Boere that stands between you and wipe out by the globalists. But you don't understand that, you don't realize that. And you have now pushed the Boere to a point where most of them don't give a fuck what happens to you. They don't care. They look after themselves. Go and look at the Boer community. Most of the people are self-sufficient. They look after themselves. They take care of themselves. They have the brain power to create the things that they need. They have the historical wisdom to care for themselves when it comes to health and so. And that is something that you don't understand. But you keep on driving this hatred campaign against the only people that can actually save you from what the future is holding for you. And you make a lot of stories about natural intelligence. There's nothing like that. You acquire intelligence and skills by hard work and generations of people that learn and study. Now, the scientific community will tell you an IQ below 85 is mentally retarded. And then, if you go and you look at the world statistics, not what I'm saying, the world statistics, the average IQ of South Africa is under 65. That's 20 points below mental retard. Imagine that. And then you must take the next thing in consideration. These dumb people, out of them, you select a group that must govern you. So you put a cabal of dumb people in charge of your lives. Not even in the animal kingdom will the dumbest animal lead the pack. It doesn't happen. But that is what you have done. And you will have to live with that consequences. You have to live with that. Because you have done it to yourself. If you listen to some of these so-called leaders, the dumb things they say, you cannot believe it. But the world is moving on. And South Africa, the black community specifically, is going to stay behind. Because you have chosen to be led by the dumbest in your group. The dumbest people in your group. They are your leadership. And you are going to pay for that. Now call me a racist. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You are living currently in the consequences of your choice of electing the dumb people to be your leaders. And I'm saying it again. The Boere has a stake in this land. This is our land as well. You may say what you like. We have a right to these lands. Go and look at the international rules and you will understand. There are land here that belongs to the Boere, whether you like it or not. Just as there is land that belongs to the Zulus and the Tswanas and the Vendas and Xhosas and so. All of us has land here. But the Boere is the only tribe, and the Zulus, that fought the British for this land. And you, your dumb elected leadership, has given it all to the globalist. And I'm reminding you again, it is a well-published fact that the WEF cabal has said it openly. Useless eaters must be removed. And I've given you the definition of a useless eater. So you must ask yourself, what are you going to do when they come for you? That is the question you need to ask yourself today. When they really come for you, what are you going to do? But Moses 6 verse 6 is clear. Stupid people must suffer. And suffer they will. History shows it. So for you black militants, enjoy all your shit on the social media. Call me a racist and all of that. But just understand something. Our whole country is going to collapse economically. Will you survive? I don't think so. Once you have looted and raided everything that is there, everything is gone. What are you going to do? Your clever government has contributed to the destruction of the natural water resources. Everything is now polluted and full of shit, not fit for human consumption. Now I can tell you this, you can live about 28 to 36 days without food. You will not last 3 days without water. And then, here comes the nice part. What if that water contains stuff that will wipe you out? What are you going to do? Think about these things and have a fucking nice day. But the actual reality is, most of you are too dumb to understand the consequences of your deeds and your choices. You must understand this. The core of South Africa has been destroyed by this leadership of yours, and the assets that is left has been sold to the cabal. How are you going to survive? Have a great day.